2:30, June 1st, Bob's birthday. And this is the one we finished up, this little patch. We gotta move across the creek here. Got a little pop-up thunderstorm last night, right over the top of this place and home. So it's kept us out till now. It's pretty darn muggy. Service some stuff. I've hauled grain all morning, hauled 3 loads, Bob hauled a load. And them idiots, they got green posts here. Well, that's a problem. Hang on. Okay, green posts removed. Alright, we're going to jump in right here.
Second code operators here.
And get after it. Got 100 acres left on this quarter. I think there's 125, 126 total. And hope to get it done here shortly and get moved to another.
So can you hear me okay, Drew?
50 acres south of here. Alright, bring it back.
Finally getting rolling for the day. I am. They've been at it for a while. Had to take all the grain from yesterday to the co-op and all that jazz. We just got done fueling and doing the servicing that needed to be done. I was just going to tell you, I'm really liking this camera that Greg and Bob got me this year. I can see behind me. Last year, and before that, there was no camera behind me. So, if I took it on the road by myself, it was a little interesting because I didn't ever know if anybody was going to come up behind me or was coming up behind me rather. So, it's not supposed to be as hot today, but it's pretty stinking close. Hopefully we'll avoid any fires today.
Drew behind me, and Cody's over there. Bob went to cut a little 6-acre patch we had to cross on the neighbor. And we got Cody's back up and running. I had to put 2 new sensors on the hydraulic tank and some sort of, I don't know what it was, looked like a resistor on the side of the radiator. So I think it was something to do, best I could tell, with a coolant level maybe, but anyway. Cleaned it all up, put that new wiring on, put those new sensors on, and got all 4 of them back up and running. She's a little thin, fellas. First field we cut, I told you guys we made 35. We're good. I'd be happy. About 30, best I can figure, about 32. So that is a pretty thin quarter. Kind of like this one. And we were dry, besides the ground's a little thin. Water channel right down through there, terrace channel. This is all, when we built them terraces, we took all the topsoil off of this. So this is nothing but shale. I finally told the FSA bunch, I said, if I'm going to take all the topsoil and ain't going to grow nothing, might as well let it wash away. Well, their suggestion was to let it go back to pasture. But you can see on the tops of them terraces where I put all the topsoil, it'll grow wheat. This is a little bit depressing to cut, but I had it for a lot of years, so I know what it's going to do. Less than everything else, usually. Alright, I got to tend to some ditches here. That one. We got to get over this next terrace. your temp doing, Cody?
Just above the white, about 1 needle from yellow.
Guy wanted to know, Greg, if we wanted to run our own trucks, you know, along with theirs. I said, no, if you can get us trucks, we'll take trucks. Are we paying by the bushel or by the day or what? He's talking anything within 20 miles, 15 cents a bushel. Can he get his trucks now? What he's working on, I don't know. He said he'd call me back. is shallow on this farm. Does not hold any moisture. You get to the back over there, and if this makes 20, that back area will make 35 or 40. Never enough to make up for this hill. You think, oh, this big heavy creek down through here. Yeah, well, and then there's this hilltop. Thin, thin, thin. We got one semi cut off of here. Bob talked to Schooler. Shut the fans off. I don't know how the fans affect this camera versus my phone. Before, fans were just about shut my phone down. Talked to Schooler, or whatever it's called now, and they said they would have a truck here in an hour, and the guy was going to drive out bill of ladings to us, and it's his vehicle. So we are going to try to hold off and not dump. I don't think it's going to work, but the carts hold a semi-load, 1,050, 1,100, something like that, big semi-load. Pretty embarrassing right here, guys. Nothing I did. So both carts are going to be full. Drew and I filled 4640 in my cart. Cody's over the top of his bins, his extensions. I can see it now. Bob can't be far behind. And that will fill Bob's cart. That's a semi-load. And we're already working on the next semi-load. So if the guy shows up, the first truck was an hour out. That's been 20 minutes ago. I don't know. Hopefully the plan works. We've got all three of ours sitting up there.
I'm full.
If need be. Looks like Drew pulled out of this patch on us. He went to the other side. The other side's much better. It's not good, but it's a heck of a lot better than this one. This one's washed up. Ditches, shale.
What do you want her to idle this at, Bob?
Is what it is.
1,000's fine. Cody said he's full, so you can get down there to him and come back this way.
Trying to get that glare off there. Not working very well. We're still running in over at the bottom over there. So that's not all the grain. Even though it's not great, that's not all of it. That's kind of the problem up here. Flip here in, change my zoom. You know, even
Find a
corn.
place to stop, Cody.
Years we have corn up here. We start up here a lot of times, and then you get depressed because these farms, these two farms that are right here, pretty tough. And then you get away from here, and things look up. Oxford had rains over there that none of us got, which they always do. Oxford, Winfield, Arc City, actually even from Belle Plaine on, when they get rains we don't get. And the guy shouldn't be complaining, because the farther west, over around Conway, boy, they didn't get. They really, really struggled over there. I mean, I've heard 20, mid-20s over there for pretty standard. Whether that's right or not, I don't know. That's what I've heard. Anyway, looks like Cody's gonna get dumped. And we're just gonna continue to go round and round here. Got some good looking corn on that side. It's not ours. Adam, good friend of ours. He always always tells us how good this quarter looks. Well, he can see the best part of the quarter, I promise you, from his side of the fence. Alright guys, we're just gonna go round and round, like I said. Things.
Do you want her to dump in or not?
Couple things.
Yeah, put them both on that truck.
Truck just showed up. We just got that cart full, so there's a semi-load sitting there. He just pulled in. Perfect timing. I'm almost half full. Crew's going to be a little more than that. Cody and Bob just dumped. Cody's been running a little bit, so we'll have another truck before long. Yesterday, I said we started like 2 o'clock. Well, I got corrected. It was 4 o'clock. So we started at 4 and cut till about 7:30. Cut 110 acres and had 4 patches. Had to move 4 times. So one combine was down, as you know, from that fire. So anyway, they're gonna walk across some wheat.
She's never run one at all, so things like, you know, dumping on the driver's side so you don't have the tarp in your way, stuff like that. And you just have to learn it, I guess.
Bob's daughters. I think she's 19. She didn't help much growing up. She did with the cattle and stuff, but not much with the grain end of it. So she's running Bob's cart. Cheney's in there with her right now, trying to get her acclimated with all the things that we deal with.
You got her, Jay, or you'll make them up?
Looks like I'm gonna have a helper. That's Avery. He's 4. He's gonna be a monster. He's big, big, big boy. What are you doing? Huh? You come to help Papa cut wheat? Huh? Yeah? You ready to go? Spinning the tires? Alright, let's get back in there, okay? Well, guys, it's the first time we've dumped on Bob's cart. So Cody's getting close to full again. This? Hold that and let him see the auger. Raise it up a little. There you go. See the auger in there? Look right here. You got her? Avery's filming for you guys. got the trucks off the road, put them in the edge of the field. Go back up here to the header trailers, get headers on, get moved down to Doug's. I think there's 53 acres or something there. I'd like to get it knocked out tonight. I don't think we'll get it knocked out and moved to the next one. It's 5:30. It's gonna be a bit before we get down there, of course.
You can push that thing up a couple more gears. You don't have to listen to your dad.
Got my rider back. So 6 combines since we left running. He's a character. He will entertain you, I promise you. That's quite a bump. Alright, we got about 3 more miles. We'll be there.
Made it to the next field. Waiting on the guys to open it up a little bit before we get in there.
I don't trust him.
Mom's getting his header hooked up.
To the right, just where you're out of the way.
What a little rain will do, guys. Same fertilizer, same seed, 6 this direction, 4 or 5 miles. Don't know what time it is. Let me look. 7:45. I have to get over there and get heads off. Get up here and get heads off. Get over there and get them back
You can
on.
probably go on out.
And cut it,
Is
please.
anybody gonna need to dump?
Nope.
Never mind, stay where you're at.
Yeah, we got to get down there and get another truckload cut. They're talking rain in the morning, so truck's been working out good. We got 2, and with the moving and stuff, they've kept up. We got 150, 155, something like that, since 2 o'clock. And or 2:30, somewhere in there, and we've moved clear down here, so not terrible. Alright, I'm gonna get this off.
So we're rolling. Truck here. I'll have to back up. They sure make looking, or they sure make running a combine look easy. That's for sure. There's a little rabbit. I don't know if you can see him. When Bob and I were little, we used to get out and get him. Take him home.
Down to this corner, straight east. 1, 2, 3, 4 miles. Starting to get a pretty good front in the west. Locals are saying heavy rain in the morning. Look at this one opened up. Hopefully get a semi knocked out real quick. See what happens. Can't change it. running. I had to get a head on, get an opening, get some combines in here. Truck's here. It's not as light out as it looks. We're going to try to get this truck cut quick, and then it's probably going to be all we can do. Sarah brought supper, bought a birthday supper, and I don't believe if we're smart, we'll stop to eat. I say we get a truckload cut quick, take about 30 minutes, and in this weed it shouldn't take over 30 minutes, and then we can eat. Guys, I had to bring you back. That's Bobby's skip. But we've been running it the whole way up. Piece of rye there. This thing, when we took it over, it was stupid with rye. And there's still some rye here. There. It's by no means clean. But it's, I mean, before, guys, it was bad the first year we had wheat on it. This wheat's phenomenal. Stays this good across the whole 86 acres. That's already went to nighttime.
Is this our last truck, or do we have one more coming?
I better slow down.
Well, this last one.
Pulling the heck out of it. Down to 2230. And 3 mile an hour. Alright, guys. Got up on the window already. I cut out where the combines were, cut down to the corner, which was about 150 yards. And that's the half-mile line up there. Wow, what a piece of wheat here, fellas. This is where we set the tarrigator, and it was putting on twice too much fertilizer. I hope this isn't the pass that we did that on. I hope it stays this way across it, but if this is the pass, it would have been advantageous to double fertilizer this year. You never know. It's hot and dry, or dry I should say. You can burn it up. There's got to be a happy medium there somewhere. Filling up fast. We're gonna get as much in as we can for the rain, fellas. Waterfront in the west and the southwest. Hell of a piece of wheat. Trying to get you zoomed in, man. Why is it so much better? I don't know. We grew a pretty good piece of corn on this. And I don't know. So Bob, seems to me like when you grow a good crop, you have good residue, it continues until you get that year you just can't do it. That's the way with the farm we call the dump. Took it over, the wheat was mediocre, then we grew a 48 bushel double crop beans, and from then on, that was 6 years ago, it produces. First year we took this one over, it made 22 bushel on wheat. It wasn't good. But the corn was really good on it this year. I think this is only our, this is only our second wheat crop on this, so we've had it, what, 3 years? Alright guys. There's a glare there you can't see the other combines. I just cut up the center, as you saw. Got quite a bit of trash in there. Only been getting us for about, not showing any loss. Only been getting us for about 0.6%. And when it's that low, I usually leave it alone. And I have her full. Dang, I don't like all that trash. That's a bomb. Surely it ain't getting tough already. Huh. Bob, is your bin trashy?
Oh, man.
Mine looks a little woolly. Oh, I'm damn sure keeping it full, but my yield loss is not showing anything. I've had the bin get dirty before if you break that shoe belt or that shoe bolt, either one, but generally it'll show you on the yield loss. It'll go way up. Better turn out. Sarah's gonna hate me for dusting her. Alright guys, I'll bring you back. Guys, it's 9:45. We're still pushing. Working on the second semi. First semi took 4 dumps. Then he told Cheney, well, he needed another half a grain car. I said, that guy's crazy. Drew said, well, he wasn't clear full. Well, I was clear full. Drew was clear full. And
I think there's a big difference in wheat too, Greg, because I'm damn near to the bottom of my shield on my auger again.
Yeah, well, that's what Drew said. Some of that they was cutting over there was a little thinner.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that stuff that Cody and I were over there on, Drew, a lot thinner than this.
Pretty good piece of weed down through here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Alright guys, probably boring you just watching the real bats. This will be day number 2. See how much it rains. Maybe we'll just get a little shower and we can get back at it. Tell you what, we can keep them in. I told you we only had about 1,000 acres of wheat. So we're about, let me think here. Probably 350 in, maybe. I'd have to figure it, but somewhere in there. A little over a third done, I guess. Haven't had a good day. Started at 4 one day and 2 the next. So, of course, this is a pretty good day time we run this late. Alright, guys.